4 of Shark TV. Caroline, as usual, a complete pleasure to have you sitting right next to me. How have you been, my friend?
Oh, look, I've been a bit crook, Cole.
Have you really?
Yes, the Broadcasting Tribunal issued us with masks.
Yes.
Apparently viral.
Oh.
Taken right off.
Have they?
So, don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if you can hear us, viewers, but stuff this.
Get it off.
We're up.
Get it off.
We're up.
Right.
Big weekend.
Massive weekend, massive weekend. And there's nothing better. Are you okay?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no.
An emotional weekend.
It was huge, Cole. It was huge. To be told, I was like, I died.
Oh really? Are you okay?
I'm really proud of the club, the way we've been able to mould our group together. But
Do we need just to pause the film for a moment? Are you okay?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'll get over it.
Right.
Bernsey. Please.
Excellent. Juniors. It ain't going to take long to run through the juniors.
No.
No. 11 sides. Only registered the 3 victories this week.
Wow. Bit wet for the kids.
It was very wet, very, very, very wet. Moving right along. Shall we?
I've got a couple of special guests tonight.
Have you? Who have we got?
Troy makes another guest appearance.
Hello there, Troy.
How are you, mate?
How are you? How's the old bumblebees? They still a bit sore?
Probably could have been Troy as well.
It could have been.
Just leave that back on for Bernsey.
And who else joins us?
Oh, Lala.
Oh,
Silky Lala.
And who?
The great man.
Oh.
Jay Sinclair, proudly brought to us, Cole, by Dennis Sinclair Towing.
Actually, let's just go back. Dennis Sinclair, 24 hours.
24-hour towing, yeah. If you're unlucky enough to be in Melbourne and you happen to break down, give Dennis a call. He'll come and get you. If your tyres last long enough in Melbourne and he can get there quick enough to tow your car away, you're doing all right. Otherwise, you're going to be just towing away something to sit on bricks.
Let's not, pardon the pun, let's not pump his tyres up too early.
No.
He's going to come along later in the show.
Okay.
Righto. Milestone segment, not too many this week. Young Cardo didn't even make the players list on Thursday night.
What was that?
Got dropped.
Really? Just dropped.
Yeah. We'll get back to that little story later on.
Will we what?
Cardo, 150 games. Good on you, Tiger. Under 16 Division 1 player Anthony Petrarca, 50. And the little terrier, Mitchell Fisher, 100 games.
Good on you, Anthony. Good on you, Mitch. Right up, boys.
Good. Righto. Under 18s.
Under 18s. Fair to say it was a walloping.
A shellac.
A shellacking, yeah. 22-17, 149. Can't tell you who kicked them. Charlie. Organised
I
stuff.
can tell you one thing. I saw the doctor after the game.
Yeah.
And I said, how'd you go? Doc, he said, I kicked 3.
Okay, so 3 of 22. So we don't know who kicked the other 19. Charlie Mags, you're on notice. Last time you get mentioned on this show.
We rely on the internet, Charlie. We rely on the internet.
For lots of things, Charlie. For lots of things. YouTube and other things and stuff. So Lake's got 4-3-27. Probably ended up. It's a ground conditions were okay. Would have been okay early, better than what they were late in the day. But yeah.
I'll tell you what, Caroline, I think in racing pylons it was about a heavy 16.
I think they would have been abandoned.
Yes.
Yeah. Even the steeples would have happened.
Oh.
But to get up by 20 goals, it's a
good effort, isn't it? Well, let's be honest, in the bog.
In the bog.
Yeah. A little bit of a rumour, and
Rumour is fact.
Rumour is fact on this show. Apparently there was a few little rumours getting around during the week that the Lakes boys might have gone to knuckle. Well, I'll tell you what, there was no knuckling because the only thing that got knuckled was the scoreboard.
I think they would have been just tail chasing.
I think so.
Oh well.
Sitting on top of the ladder. Happy days for the 18s and Charlie's boys. Let's move on now to the reserves.
The reserves, not a good score this week, Cole. Our reserves went down 8-7-55 to Lakes 14-10. Up at quarter time, wheels sort of fell off in the second quarter, and they sort of were chasing their own tail there.
They were, well, we were. But when I arrived up there, we were only about 3 points down, and the Lakes boys went bang, bang, bang. Burnsy's mate Dipper kicked 5 and stuck it up us.
Yeah, he did. But for us, Rage against the machine.
How many this week?
3, got on the board. Good. Rizagashi.
Hope we've got
first game back.
Yeah, it is their first game
First game back. Got a snag, got a ball.
Played pretty well with the Risman.
Yeah, Jolly Hayes, Fuzz, Tig, and Borgie got one. Best on ground.
The man that celebrated his 150th.
Cardo, again. The good Coleman, not Gary, Alex.
Oh, yes.
got in there. Sammy Maggs, Jolly Hayes, and the two of Cox. And I mean, they had the ball in hand all day. The Cox.
Did they?
Yeah, it was unbelievable to watch. I thought they were a bit stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bit
thought
stiff not to be playing in the ones.
Just
a bit stiff.
Just a bit stiff. Yeah.
Very good. Look, I think even though we got done by the Lakes boys, we're still in the full.
Still in the
Still tracking.
Yeah.
Still tracking.
Big couple of weeks coming up for them too.
There is a couple.
Craigie Burn,
and then we've got Oak Park and Westy.
So, see what goes on. Good luck, Daz, Tomo, and to you too, Robbo.
The big one.
The big dance.
Wowee.
Now,
I've got just before we start on the big dance, I've got some Bruce McAvaney stats for you, Caroline.
Oh, excite me.
You'll be excited.
I know already.
Frontal pressure.
Yep.
Since we started recording this award-winning, going
viral
show,
Yep.
how many games have the Hillside Sharks seniors won?
How many goals does Geordie Sinclair normally kick? Oh.
So since we've started recording this show, have not dropped one.
No. So you're on notice, Craigie Burn. Don't upset us this week. Roll over. Help us out.
Yeah, just don't show up.
No.
I reckon Jason and Cameron could have a spell. It's very cold and wet this time of year.
Please.
Just
Have
have a cup of tea, put the crocheted rug over your knees, you'll be right.
Anyway,
Push on now.
Start off like a house on fire.
Came out the blocks.
Yeah, came out the box. 4 goals in front of quarter time. Wheels sort of fell off in the second quarter. Got a bit ahead of ourselves. Goal down at half time and then just turned it on. 8 goals in the third quarter. The premiership quarter they call it.
I did.
8 goals to 3 put us up by 4 and a bit goals, which remained the margin. 26-point victors to the Sharks. It was a great performance. You know.
Okay. I tell you what, he wasn't crying at half time. He absolutely stripped the paint off the walls inside the visitors' sheds.
He had a red hot crack, didn't he?
No one in the room, players and officials, that's it. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I was trying to stay aside. I don't want to go in there.
Well. But I'll tell you what, the boys responded.
What did they want? They had no choice.
No, they didn't have a
He would have
choice.
killed them, buddy.
Who kicked the goals?
Beat Coletta. 6.
Mumblers.
4 goals went to Jay.
Volpata.
Geordie Sinclair got 2. But that's okay, Geordie. We'll take that because you kicked 5 the other week, so we'll just add them together and we'll get 4.
Not that he's a favourite of ours.
Rubbish.
He kicked 2. He missed 2.
And gave 2 away. So
And he took himself off the green at one stage. He said, Brendan Coletta's on fire. I'm getting in the way. I'll get out the way. Ultimate team player.
yes, absolutely. Mo Taleb started the game. Enormous. Pellebury got 1. Paps got 1 as well. Best on ground. Jay. Volpato. It's like watching the Brownlow, isn't it? You get all excited. You hit the down. Jacko.
He absolutely ripped them a new one.
Ed Slander was real good again.
He was, wasn't
He's
he?
played a couple of good games in a row. Tommy Drake.
Drake. Hold the bus. Hold the bus.
What have I done now?
Nothing.
No?
Tom Drake.
Drake.
That tie that you ran on Saturday night at the ball, it looked like a technicoloured spew. I don't know. I reckon he went, I forgot to go shopping. What did I wear when I was in grade 2?
I thought Ross.
That'll do.
I thought Ross had led the day's takings after eating that uncooked schnitzel all over Tommy's tie. Fair dinkum.
Tommy, get around a couple of the boys down the club, right, and sharpen up on the dress sense. Goodness gracious.
So just on that, don't go anywhere near Matteliano. If you're going to sharpen up your dress sense, for God's sake. Blaze, Jimmy the best, and Beaver obviously got snuck in there as in the best as well.
I'll tell you who was good, very rarely gets a mention, is Hillside's own Mickey Gafer, the human glove.
Oh, yes.
Joel Benici.
Yeah, again.
Just destroys anybody in his wake.
He was real good. But look.
And that just happens to put us in the 4, Caroline.
The first time in the club's history.
You'll be okay. All 3 teams in the top 4.
Yeah, real good place to be around at the moment, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We're up and about. Speaking about up and about.
Who's up and about?
If you don't mind, just rise. Just before we get to the extra events. I was inspired after Saturday night and having to listen to everyone standing up for the rendition of the national anthem. So if you could just put your hand on your heart.
That side, isn't it?
It is that side. What a bit of crap that was. Sitting down.
For those of you who weren't there,
right?
Some auctioneer man asked the entire audience to stand on their feet while he sung us
the national anthem. I thought he's going to rip into a bit of the Hillside song here and get us all going up. You know, no.
Nigh on let our tyres down.
No. It was a bad rendition.
Oh.
If you were deaf.
Horrendous.
Horrendous.
Move on. Who are we up to? The Supers.
Supers.
This is going to be short and sweet. Got touched up by Lorimer, out of Lorimer.
Fair to say, we're not going to run any gags, but it wasn't good.
No gags there at all. Best and sincere get well wishes, if you like, to Richard Koppelman, who unfortunately came off second best and has cracked 3 ribs, and much to the displeasure of his wife.
Wow. And tell me what game this was for him at the club.
I don't know that he's played many. Much to Richard's wife's displeasure, cancelled the family trip to Thailand.
What was that?
Well, because he's got 3 cracked ribs and a punctured lung.
I'll tell you
No
what.
wonder we're heading up an award-winning show and not playing that silly game anymore.
He's probably lucky it was his wife, because my bride would have gone by herself. Left us all posted at home.
Just a one-way ticket.
Yep, go on.
Righto, awards. Can I please
just
get one of my able assistants?
Just before we go any further, when we stood up for the national anthem, the hell are you running down here?
Oh, that's to come later.
Is it? Wow. Viewers, you're in for a rip snorter.
Can I please have one of my able assistants here? Just pass the bus up onto the table. Just be careful of that bus. Very good work, Chief.
Wow. Hello, Reed.
Hello,
How you
Rita.
going?
Hello, Jack. Who else is in there? There's a few.
There's a few.
Righto, quickly, let's go. Darren Manman, are you fair income on what? Thursday night at selection, he names Dibbles in the back pocket.
What's wrong with that?
Well, do you know what? Nothing. But if you communicate with your players, it just so happens that Dibbles was flying out on a 5-week holiday the very next day.
What, so it was what? So he didn't play?
No, he was airborne at that stage.
Jesus, Dad.
Darren, wake up, get under the bus. Start communicating with your players. Sure, you know he's going on a holiday.
Jeez, the next one's a big one. The next one's a big one.
Actually, the next two are pretty big.
Yep. Oh, really looking forward.
Half skipper, Victor Micallef.
Don't tell me you're going to have a crack at his dress sense.
Well, this way. Do you honestly think on Saturday night at the ball,
Yep.
before he came to the ball, he stood in his wardrobe and he says to Natalie, girlfriend Natalie, what should it be, Dale? The cream, the beige, the white, the off-white or the ivy? He ran the white tux.
Well, surely he got the memo that said it was a Wild World of Sports reunion. He's come dressed as Richie
don't try and
Benno.
be bloody Richie Benno, he's an icon, Victor!
Jesus, figure
It did match Natalie's dress, mind you, but I don't give a stuff about that. Don't try and imitate Richie Benno.
No. Under the bus, Vic.
Job and Etchy. Woohoo! Under you go, under you go.
Both skippers.
Hey,
You're going hard
both skippers,
again?
I'm going hard, both of you. So the other half now,
Yep, what's he done?
I'll tell you what he's done. He's cut one out of the herd
Yep.
and he is punching that far above his weight. It is not funny.
Well, I thought Vic must have wore his partner's dress. I mean, because I thought the
Yeah.
jacket was a bit short, Vic,
Was it?
from memory.
Right. The beautiful Constance. Goodness gracious, what are you running around with Job and Etchy for?
A couple of people available here if you're looking for something else.
Think yourself very lucky. Get under there, Benucci. Right, next. New award. Can I please have one of able assistants?
New
Just take
award.
us. New award.
New award. What's the new one?
Wow. When the chieftain here places it up on the table, I reckon people are going to understand.
Wow.
Thank you, chieftain.
Look at this.
Have you able to get that in camera shot there, postman?
Oh,
Excellent.
look at this.
This is a little bathtub.
But hey, hang on. You better explain what a bathtub is to the boys.
No, I don't know that we've got long enough on the tape to actually explain
Really?
it.
What is a bath used?
Can you just run back through in the old days?
Yep.
Down at
In
Flint?
the old days.
Yeah,
The 90s.
The 90s, yes. What we used to do after a game, we'd go and have a cold,
David Gower,
you know, we'd
the
go
left bower, whatever you could get into.
Yeah.
You'd get into the rooms, you'd grab a stubby
Yep.
of beer,
either a Carlton or
Yeah.
a Vic, not a
visitor's beer or a Carlton Drought. You grabbed the stubby,
Yeah, that's
you
right.
went into the rooms,
not a cider.
you celebrated. No, not a Dickens or a Cummins. And you went in and had a tub. A tub. You grabbed a
They used to put those white racks up in the thing. That wasn't to put your soap in, that was to rest your stubby in when you were just having a bit of a wash up.
If you used the bar of Bob Oak, you were no good.
No.
Jumped in with the boys.
Shampoo. You get dropped for that.
Jocks off.
Yeah.
Had a crack.
Yeah.
No, what do we do now?
Oh, we don't actually tub at all.
Pick up our
This is
bags.
the non-tubbers award.
Pick up our bags, have an ice bath, and just walk out.
Yeah.
Things look,
Get in the ice baths, I'll do
look,
it.
look how dirty I am. Oh, okay.
Did we actually mention before that the ground was a nigh-on pigsty? No disrespect to the lakes ground, all grounds are shite at the moment.
Yeah, no, we're not allowed to wash.
Let's not wash.
Oh,
Let's
but if
roll
we
around.
do wash, gotta leave the bonds on.
Yeah, that's right. Give me a spell.
Jesus
I tell you what, we could pick one of many, but we're going to run straight from the top.
Yeah.
And we're going to go...
For the top. And it's funny you say from the top. From Darwin.
That one, from the top of Australia.
Our little mate Didge, who does nothing but complain about Melbourne's weather. So on Saturday, it's cold, he's covered in mud. Oh no, let's not go and have a hot shower. Let's whinge about it, put a pair of thongs on and walk back to the car.
Clean yourselves up, boys! Get in the tub, Didge! No good!
Jesus, Didge.
Right. The cat's head. It's one of my favourites. Love this bloke. Love him to death.
The
And
cat's head.
You got the cat's head. You know why you got the cat's head? Can you explain to the viewers?
Well, Edgelander.
Thank you.
Edgelander, the cat's head award this week because he was used as a human punching bag late in the game. I wasn't too impressed with that head. I don't blame him, mate.
His head was blown up like a balloon Saturday night. Still a handsome looking rooster, but...
I think it was more because he played a good game with a head wobble about him. You know.
I tell you what, I reckon every single bloke that played for Lakes got one in on his face. Punched the suitcase out of him.
I think Newt's even tried to get down to the coach's box having a crack. Corny couldn't get there, he was too slow.
Yeah, no, he got bogged. He got bogged.
He got bogged.
Yeah. Cat's head, big head, big rig, Ed Shalander. Cat's head. Let's move on quickly. The Robbie Coletta Handbag Award.
Oh, Hillside's own Bruno Mars, Matty Italiano. Pull your pants down. It's a formal function, not a function where you can show people where you still got mud on your shin because you still have to wash.
He would have been a little bit Piccadilly around the ankles.
Oh, look at no socks. You know, but
Jeez, imagine how bad his feet would smell after that. Tripping the light fantastic across the dance floor until 7 a.m. in the morning.
it's lucky he's a fair looking rooster, but you know, it's not going to help you, Matt. Off you go.
With the hat, man.
Bruno Mars.
All good. Achy breaky heart. Coach Killer, you nearly did it to us. Ross the Foss, sent off for 15 minutes. Undisclosed reasons.
No, look, I think, let's say no more.
Got 15 minutes, got the
15
card.
minutes.
We had to play with 17 blokes.
You got the yellow card.
I'll tell you what, Ross, let this be a little bit of a lesson to you.
Got the toilet lolly.
Yeah, you did.
There we go.
He went off in the third quarter, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, late in the
So it was
first.
10 minutes in the third and then 5 minutes in the last. Have a guess what happened when he went off the ground. We went bang, 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 3 goals and put the game away.
Well, he come off and he was, we're warming our hands with the steam coming out of his ears.
Oh, he was
cold.
absolutely ropeable. Anyway, that's all good. Righto. Well, are we ready?
Is it time?
Is it
time? Viewers, you want to tune right in.
We've got a new...
Sit back, put the cigar jacket on and just grab one.
We've got a new segment rolling here. If you don't mind.
Oh, I've got no part of this at all.
Is the postman got it underway there?
What does C stand for, Cole?
Coach. Right, I'm on the bandwagon. Right, I'm on the bandwagon for the netballers. Because we are officially the Hillside Football and Netball Club. What do you think? Do you reckon I roll all right?
I'll tell you what, if I had that on viewers, it would be like Sharon Strzelecki.
Oh, that's exactly right. I'm just going to sit back down again. I've got a few announcements.
Come a bit closer.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, why you got that on?
Can you just take your hand above the table for a moment? Thank
no
you.
worries.
Right.
Read this one, eh?
This is for my old mate there, John Bomber Mixer. Does a wonderful job, Bomber, with the netballs.
Have a go, Ricky, mate.
You actually squeezed me quite tight.
Yeah, I am.
Now, Bomber has got some sides in grand finals for the netballs this week. This week, the mighty Hillside Sharks netballs have grand finals on Tuesday night with the under-9s and the under-11s.
So just fill me in, because I'm not big on the netball. Are they mixed teams? Are they girls? What's the go?
I'll tell you what,
Tell me.
I didn't tell you in the green room to get technical.
Okay, sorry about that.
So I'll be at the game.
You've thrown
I'll
me
be
in
at the
you've
game.
thrown me in a skip.
I'll be at the
Lost.
game on Tuesday night.
Yep.
And that's all good because my little princess plays in one of those sides.
I'll tell you
She goes
what.
alright too. She goes the truth.
My little princess.
Stop looking down like that.
My little princess is going to the netball.
She is, yes, she is. And then on Wednesday night, Bombers got the 11s, the 13s, and the 15s all in grand finals.
Wow. How many teams have we got?
Lots. And then on Thursday night, the ladies, no technical questions, are in the grand final on
The
Thursday.
ladies. The ladies are in the granny.
The ladies are in the granny.
Not the granny in the granny?
No.
No. Just the ladies in the granny.
It's the ladies in the granny.
Who plays in that game?
Some ladies.
Some ladies.
There's a centre plays in the game.
Oh.
Yes.
Centre. That's what it is.
So Bomber, good on you, mate. Well done. Now, next week's show, we're going to report on the victories.
In the netball.
I reckon he'll have Mad Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I reckon. What do you think?
Oh,
Right,
I'm lost.
we're going to wrap up. Sponsors.
Sponsors. Give me a big wrap.
As usual, who? Curls Surfwear down there at Camperdown.
Camperdown. Let's go.
Always looking after us. Cheryl and the Hound. It was the Hound's birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Hound. You don't look a day older than 87.
Old Muscles. Scotty's back. The old Barley Bintang boy.
Have you been around and seen him yet? Clearly not. So, Scotty at MVU Fitness. Thank you. And there's one more.
Just one more.
This bloke, no, I reckon he's probably had a heart attack already. Dennis Sinclair, 24-hour towing. Get around him.
Tow. The old tow truck.
The tow truck.
Yeah. You'll pick up anything on bricks in Melbourne.
That's exactly right.
Any rental homes.
Sponsors are just throwing themselves at us.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. From that ball, my eyes have been playing up something terrible.
What was that?
Oh, well, I saw you in the same thing. Selfie, can I have a selfie with you? You're on Sharp TV. Bang, flashlights in the eyes. Oh, bloody hell.
Didge's old man wanted autographs and everything.
Yeah, I know.
I'm from Darwin. I was signing an autograph for you. Didge's old man. How are you, mate?
Righto.
Anything you'd like to add, Troy?
Nothing from
No,
Troy.
nothing from Troy.
Next week, what do you reckon? We're up against the juggernaut that is the Craigieburn Football Club, who have not dropped one yet this year.
Not yet.
They're full of absolute superstars.
They are.
They have only got their eye on a prize, and that is at the end of the year.
Thank
Do
you.
we stand any chance?
Absolutely we do.
Right.
Round 2, we had more scoring shots in it.
Yes, we did.
We lost by 34 points. We were able to kick straight. We were right in it, right into our eyeballs.
Right. I'll tell you
We're
one.
close. We're close. I'm going to go for the win, of course. Of course I'm going to go.
No, we're going to have a crack.
Hillside by 6 points.
6 points.
6 points.
Okay.
As long as they're not 6 behind if Troy's kicking them, but I'll go with 6 points.
You're right. I'll tell you what, I like your confidence. I just hope we win, as I've said before, by, who cares, 1 point, that'll do, mate. Caroline, as usual, an absolute pleasure. Stoney, the great man,
Dennis.
signing off for episode 4.
And make sure that camera turns off because he's still got this skirt on.
Signing off.
Till then.